Hello everyone. I'm really excited to talk to you all about how you can leverage LinkedIn to help generate and prospect leads using this social media platform. Today I'm going to cover three main areas. First, I'm going to quickly overview LinkedIn as a platform. Second, I'm going to walk you through some best practices for you to implement when setting up your profile. Now, I know you all have established profiles on LinkedIn, so this will be more of an opportunity for you to revisit your profile to ensure that you have it optimized to achieve your goals. Lastly, I'm going to arm you with several tactics that will help you find leads and expand your network. Okay, let's dive in. I'm going to start with a short overview of why you should care about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is one of the most overlooked and underrated social media platforms. However, this is quickly changing as businesses are seeing it as a valid marketing tool and sales teams are harnessing it to generate leads. In fact, LinkedIn is a thriving social network filled with regular users, over 500 million of them to be exact, according to Forbes magazine, and it's home to more than 9 million business profiles from over 200 countries. However, what I find most impressive is the quality of LinkedIn users. They're a highly engaged bunch. It is this engagement that helps to explain why LinkedIn generates more leads than blogs, Twitter, or Facebook, which in turn results in some of the highest conversion rates among any of the major social media sites. In fact, according to B2B News Network, approximately half of all users are likely to purchase from a company that they engage with on LinkedIn. So let's dig in with some basics. I like to start things off by addressing your profile. Let's look at some best practices for building your personal brand and growing your network with your LinkedIn profile. Number 1, treat your LinkedIn profile as a living asset, meaning that it's not a set it and forget it networking tool that you don't touch after you've set it up. On the contrary, your LinkedIn profile is a dynamic online asset that should be updated as regularly as possible. Anytime that you receive an endorsement, win an award, receive a new accolade, or complete a successful project, you should showcase that accomplishment on your LinkedIn profile. 2, optimize your professional headshot. Now, you don't necessarily need to go to a professional photographer, but your headshot should represent your company and attract the people you want to serve. So you want to avoid taking pictures in poor lighting, positioning your head and face too far away from the screen, cropping group photos so it's just you in the photo, or using selfies. Remember, this photo represents you and your profession. Number 3, regularly share and create content on your LinkedIn page to stay visible to the people in your network. Publishing quality content that provides value also positions you as an expert and authority in your market. For example, if your company already creates content for your target audience, such as on a blog, which FMC and Bulldog does, be sure to repurpose those articles and publish them on your LinkedIn profile. Another way to stay top of mind is to publish updates on your profile as well as comment on posts others have made, which will allow you to add value to other LinkedIn members. Number 4, do some sleuthing and research keywords your prospective clients might use when searching for the type of services that you offer. Using FMC as an example, your clients might search fire alarm monitoring company in Toronto. Keep a list of these keywords and strategically include them in key areas of your profile. Be sure to include fire alarm monitoring and your location, and not just alarm monitoring. You want to use the exact terms your clients are most likely searching for. To give you all a jump-off point, here are our most commonly used keywords that our website visitors use to find us, using a combination of FMC and Bulldog. Fire alarm monitoring company, ULC fire monitoring, managed access control, fire alarm monitoring service, CCTV cameras, security alarm system, fire alarm monitoring system, industrial security gates, cannabis security solutions, and facility security solutions. These are all words for you to keep in mind that customers are going to potentially use to find you. 5, optimize your summary. This is a good place to put some of those keywords your prospects are typing into searches. Also, be sure to include in your summary the reason you do what you do instead of just saying that you do it. Your summary should answer the question, so what? If a prospective client reads your summary, there are very specific questions they'll ask themselves, such as, how can this benefit me? Can this company help me solve my security problems? This is the very reason you want your summary to answer the question, so what? So don't just state that you're a security company's sales representative. Say that you help people achieve their security goals and solve their problems with customized security solutions. Giving prospects the answers that they're looking for will help bring them to your door. Finally, tell people who visit your profile what you want them to do next. Do you want them to visit your website, contact you by email, call to book a site visit? You can add as much of your contact information as you're comfortable providing. Make sure that it's very clear what next steps the visitor should take to learn about you and your business. Now, let's discuss several best practices for using LinkedIn for developing and refining your client acquisition efforts. We'll talk through 3 specific points: demonstrating your expertise, strategic outreach, and leveraging profile data. First, let's focus on demonstrating your expertise. Beyond knowing, liking, and trusting you, your prospects must be confident that you possess the skills, knowledge, and experience to solve their problems. You can prove that through LinkedIn platform in the following ways. Showcase your best work. Have you written an article or a paper, collaborated on a successful project, or even just simply been a part of a really well-done installation? Share it or link it on your LinkedIn profile so the prospects can see firsthand the quality that you can produce. Comment on content that's valuable to your prospects and clients. By sharing your experience, knowledge, and advice through comments on blog posts, videos, and other shared content, you position yourself as a trusted resource who understands the industry and is happy to provide value whenever you can. You can find these opportunities in a number of different areas, including the contacts in your network. However, what I've personally found most valuable are leveraging groups and business accounts. Here are a few of my recommendations. In the groups area, take a look at Canadian Security, SDM Magazine, and Security Info Watch. In the media realm, look at Security Magazine and Security Today. And some of our businesses are some of the most valuable sources of content. I recommend looking at Alarm.com, Avigilon, Bosch, and Axis. Create content that's valuable to your clients. Your prospects and clients have one primary concern: finding the solution to their problem. So by creating white papers, ebooks, infographics, and blog posts that engage, educate, and entertain prospects and clients, you differentiate yourself and your business. Share videos. Take advantage of the engagement power of video to give a short product demonstration, simplify a complex topic, give behind-the-scenes sneak peeks at your business, or simply showcase your personality. Prospects and clients will enjoy seeing your solutions in action, and they'll remember your business. I want to emphasize again that Bulldog and FMC accounts are both sharing content every week. Feel free to leverage this by sharing it on your profiles and providing your thoughts and experiences. We've generated a lot of content over the years, so if there's something specific that you're looking for, please reach out to me and let me know. Next, develop a strategic outreach plan. Your time and resources are limited, so it's important to be as strategic as possible in targeting your marketing activities toward the right people at the right time. Here are a few of the key components that I recommend adding to your strategic outreach plan. First, clarify with whom you want to do business. You can't target your perfect clients until you know exactly who they are. You don't have the time, and we don't have the budget to market to everyone. So by narrowing your focus and clarifying your best prospects, you improve your effectiveness. You do this by getting as specific as possible. I recommend leveraging the buyer personas that we built with Chad. These personas outline your ideal client and their specifics. This gives you a clear picture of exactly who you are crafting your marketing message to. If you need a copy of these, you can find them on the Google Drive that I shared with you in a folder called Buyer Personas. You'll see that we took the work that you guys did and we actually created little characters out of them. Second, follow relevant individuals and companies on LinkedIn because you'll want to keep your finger on the pulse of what's happening in your industry. Stay up to date on what the thought leaders and influencers are doing and stay abreast of the latest trends. Again, go back to that list I mentioned previously to get you started. Third, Develop a system for making relevant connections on a regular basis. As a sales rep, it's easy to get consumed with your day-to-day activities, and you neglect making the connections that you need to meet your goals. One way to tackle this problem is to set aside a specific time, say once a week, that's dedicated to reaching out and following up with connections. Don't try to squeeze this in during hectic times when it's likely to get pushed aside. Carve out a clear date and time when you're able to sit down and focus exclusively on making connections and nothing else. Number 4, pay attention to LinkedIn's People Also Viewed sidebar. The People Also Viewed sidebar is a box positioned along the right sidebar that shows other LinkedIn members' profiles that viewers of your profile have also viewed. These connections could be people who are potentially important to your business, so they might be worth checking out to see if they warrant an invitation to connect. Number 5, reach out to prospects who are new in their roles. When people change jobs or take on new roles, the people in businesses they need to network with may also change. This is an opportunity for you to introduce yourself and your business while demonstrating the value you provide as they're settling into their new role. For example, let's say you discovered a prospect is in a new role as a property manager. By connecting with them as soon as possible, you can position yourself as the person they think of first when it's time to purchase products and services for their property. Number 6, browse users who have interacted with your posts. These LinkedIn users are great prospects to explore making new connections with, as they've already read and commented on your content. They'll likely view you as a leader in your industry, so they'll probably welcome an invitation to connect, which opens up a new batch of second-degree connections to browse and potentially connect with. Next, let's take a look at ways you can leverage LinkedIn profile data and member behavioral information. LinkedIn provides a wealth of data to its members and tracks certain behavioral metrics, which can provide insights for guiding your marketing and networking activities. With that in mind, here are 2 to keep an eye on. First, who has viewed your profile? Take note of the companies and job titles of the people who come across your profile. Are these members quality prospects for your business or potential referral partners? If the answer is yes, you can gather information about them from their profiles to assist you in making personal and meaningful connections. If you determine that you'd like to have them in your network, now's a perfect time to reach out and connect. There's no need to mention that you know that they recently viewed your profile, as it's probably obvious to them. Simply introduce yourself and invite them to connect. Next, pay attention to the number of searches you show up in each week. LinkedIn tracks how often your profile comes up when members conduct searches, likely based on your industry, products, services, job title, or the keywords in your profile. A good question to ask yourself is, am I showing up in the searches I want to be found in? If so, you may want to add more relevant keywords to your profile to make it easier for your people to find you. If you find you're showing up in searches that are not relevant to the solutions you offer, this means your profile doesn't include the keywords your prospective clients use when thinking about a business like yours, and an update to your profile is probably needed. By taking note of your LinkedIn activities in a given week and correlating them to the upward or downward shifts in weekly search results, you can better identify the best tactics for getting more search results for your profile. Here's a few additional tactics that I wanted to throw in here to give you guys a little bit more help. Use the search option to identify prospects. The search bar is located at the top of your page. This is where sales reps can narrow down LinkedIn's millions of members to a targeted list of people. Search options include keywords, job title, location, first name, last name, etc. If you're searching for a property manager in Kitchener, this is the right place to start. By using unique terms and keywords, you'll get a very specific list of prospects. Number 2, start the conversation. Once you have your list of targets, you can begin with your initial outreach. When you reach out with a connection request or a message, focus on 3 things: who you are, why you're reaching out, and why it's worth responding. Instead of trying to sell the person right off the bat, simply offer to help. Create a connection with the prospect first, then make the sale down the road. I want to thank you all for your time today. What I really want you to take away from this is to make sure that you're actually using LinkedIn. Make sure your profile is complete, create, share, and contribute content, and don't feel self-conscious about putting yourself out there. People are on these platforms to see what people have to say and connect with people. As you know, sales is all about building connections, so reach out, be sincere, and build relationships. Thank you very much.